There was a 12-year-old boy at St. Jude here in Memphis whose life had been filled with loss and illness. Over the winter holidays, the boy wanted a new bicycle. However, where he came from to Memphis for treatment, winter was so severe that no one could bike in his home state until spring. It was unlikely that the boy would even live that long. But his mother bought him a bicycle anyway. Her gift was not only the bicycle, even more, it was the gift of hope. Ki lo al halechem levado yichyeh ha'adam, the Torah says in Deuteronomy, man does not live on bread alone. The text continues, but man can live on anything that God decrees. What has the Creator given us or decreed that is more nourishing than bread? The following story provides an answer. It's told by the late Rabbi Hugo Gryn of the West London Synagogue. Rabbi Gryn was the heroic London Reform rabbi and community leader who survived the Shoah and with whom I had the privilege of spending time, thanks to my Israeli mentor, Rabbi Mickey Boyden. Rabbi Gryn related an imperishable lesson from his own childhood when he and his father were among the starving Jews in the death camps. One day, a fellow Jewish prisoner announced that Hanukkah would begin at sunset. Hugo thought his dad was crazy when he told little Hugo to save the butter pat they were given and use it as the oil to light the Hanukkah lights. But they're starving us to death, Dad, Hugo replied. My dear son, his father continued, you and I have learned in this horrible place called Auschwitz that a person can live for 3 days without food. But I want you to always remember looking at these lights, that a person cannot live for 3 minutes without hope. Hugo and his dad survived. Other immediate family members did not. But what a statement. You can live 3 days without bread, but you cannot live for 3 minutes without hope. If a person cannot live without hope, all the more so for the community and the society. Before we get the vaccine needed to end this dreaded virus, renewed hope is the medicine we're all going to need more doses of in May. Hope is not the same as optimism. Hope is not the conviction that everything will turn out all right, but the certainty that somehow, someway, things will be all right, no matter how it turns out. I see hope taking many forms, even at the end of life for temple members this week, even when it's been clear that physical recovery was not a possibility. We can still hope for a time free of pain, for good moments with loved ones, sweet and precious moments together. We can hope and believe that our loved ones will be okay and that the person's memory will always bless the family. We can hope and believe that we will be okay. A nickname for the Jewish people, in fact, is Asirei Tikva, prisoners of hope. For when you examine the perseverance, endurance, and miraculous survival of Jews and Judaism, you can't help but keep hope alive. So if on one or more of these stay-at-home days you feel like you have come to the end of your rope, tie a knot and hold on. Better days will come if we can just hold on and hang on to hope. Join us for services this evening at 6 p.m. Central at timemphis.org and Facebook Live, and have a peaceful Shabbat Shalom. This is Rabbi Micah Greenstein wishing you health, safety, and renewal one day at a time.